Hi, everybody in HDEC 100. It's Patricia. This is our final week of active classes, week 13. And this is the week that you are polishing and revising your final assignments. Let's take a look at what we're going to do in week 13. This is the final end for the May to August classes. We don't have an exam week, so I believe August 9th is the last day of active classes. And so I encourage you to ensure that all your work is wrapped up by August the 9th. Weeks 14 and 15 in non-exam classes are considered flexible weeks. And so that's an opportunity to make sure that you revise and complete any course assignments you want to go back and revise or work on. Make sure that you complete any of the feedback forms that the college produces for us to provide feedback for the course content, and the instructor mode of delivery. Also ensure time for you to go back and ensure that you have submitted all the assignments and you have comments on all your assignments and grades for your assignments. For any students that have completed their work, I will start entering grades in the system on August 9th. I can't do it before August 9th. So on August 9th, I will start entering final grades. Once you have completed all the work, I will grade them out and enter the grade into the system. By now, you should be working on your final assignment. It should be revised to your confidence level and be able to submit it. If you are using right away for your assessment for your feedback and revision work, it is important that they get the work by August the 5th. They are closed starting August the 8th. And so there is no point in submitting work before then. So I definitely encourage you all, check out Brianna and Lloyda's information in the Sources Resources Workshop discussion. They have submitted their papers, and as I know a few others have done as well. It's a 24 to 48 hour turnaround to get that feedback. You can submit up to 3 times. I encourage you to use this tool. I cannot underline how valuable this system is within the college system for writing pieces and getting outside feedback, somebody who's looking at it from a totally unbiased point of view. Be sure to make sure that you complete your course engagement reflection. I know many of you have been very panicky about marks for discussion board, and I've been referring you back that it's not mandatory. We encourage, we invite. You choose how you engage with the course. And I must say, many of you have been very engaged with the entire course. Use the rubric as well to sort of see what you've done and how you've done and where you see yourself in that engagement piece. Also, week 13, the final week for reflection. We do a lot of reflection in the Indigenous Human Service Worker, Education Assistant, and Early Childhood programs. So this is another option for you to practice doing that review and reflect and think about your levels of reflection. What is it that you want to talk about? Why is it important, that descriptive and narrative building piece? And what was the action level that you took in it? So think about the what, so what, now what concept of reflection. I think this is our last piece. I think it's been a phenomenal course. I will do a final wrap up when we come to the August 9th time. But I just want to say, for taking a summer course, I think this was a pretty highly engaged group of people willing to do the work of the course. I realize for some of you, it was just an opportunity to enhance or revisit some skills that you are already quite strong in. And I appreciate your willingness to help others bring those skills to a level of post-secondary work, as well as just thinking about it. We've covered a lot of material, and I know that a lot of this will be revisited. I can't encourage you enough, particularly the EA and education assistant students, to the early childhood students, to take your observation samples with you. You are going to need these. These are the foundation of those 2 programs. So take the information about them and take your examples with you into your other courses. The digital presentations will definitely be something you'll be using, I imagine, in many of your coursework, but as well as Indigenous Human Service Workers, I imagine this will be a huge part of the work that you do in connecting with communities and preparing those documents. APA work, never ends. There's always a new revision of the manual. There's always new things, as we discussed, the whole concept of artificial intelligence and how that plays a role, how we reference things. I think we've underlined dramatically in this course, reference, reference, reference. If you take words, idea, if you use and honor the words of others, then we include a reference. If you mention it in your work, the body of your work, you include it on a reference page. If your reference page includes things that don't exist in your reference paper, that draws a question to it. Why is that there? So referencing, 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 referencing. It should be your mantra all through post-secondary work. Anyway, week 13. We are wrapping up the conversations on writing academically. We are doing the reflective practice piece, and we're getting those final assignments in. Thanks, everybody, for continuing just to hang in there for one more week and get all the work done. Key dates to think about: August 9th, end of the spring term. All work should be in my virtual hands on or by August 9th. I will start entering grades on August 9th. You have till August 16th. I need you to talk to me if you're going to be submitting work beyond August 9th. We need to make a formal contract so that I know for sure the work is coming in. But outside of that, once you passed August 9th and you have all your work submitted, you can breathe. Thanks, everybody. Talk to you online.